You gotta think. These people who figured out a way to switch the addresses in the spiritual. Now, I already see how it's possible to fix it, but how would you fix something like this on a massive scale? Because that's where it's messed up at. You know how many people pray? Everybody pray. Everybody pray. Your worst mass murderers pray. Everybody pray. Believe it or not, I feel like that. I mean, maybe not, but I done seen some of the most wickedest, disturbest people get in situations and they praying. You go to church, you go to prison, you go to jail, there's a Bible everywhere. Why? Because even the wardens know, even the people who over the prisons and the jail know, when they get some of the most baddest people in the prisons and the jail, the first thing they looking for is a Bible. They want the Bible before they want the pillow. So just imagine how many people done been praying and gave up on God because of this silly destiny swap thing, this silly sacrificing folks, this silly whatever this is. I'm telling you, on a scale from, let's say, out of a billion people, it ain't but a million people, if that many, that done that test, but it ruined a billion people. Not that test, that done that experiment, that's playing with that experiment, what, cesium? Something like that. I can't say the word. CESIUM. You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? These people been out here playing these little silly, I'm telling you, it ain't many of them. Yeah, it helped many when they do it, but it's not many of them. But here's the problem. That little experiment that I showed y'all earlier on one of my earlier lectures with the markers. When you swap that address up in the spiritual, the frequency that belongs to that person that you decided to take them blessings from, that whole frequency is a frequency of people who help people. When you swap that frequency, when you swap that address out and you gave it to the person who don't want to help nobody, to the person who want to only help those who hurt people, because hurt people. Imagine that. Imagine I'm praying to God with all my might. And God give me a blessing and it goes to a person who hate life, really. And it's even worse when they notice it. Oh my God, I had that experience. When they notice it and they smile and they laugh at you like possums. Pray about it, son. Pray about it. And you get blessed. They know you get blessed. But the problem is it's not coming to your address. It's people out here that believe in God wholeheartedly that you wouldn't even believe in God. You wouldn't have thought in a million years that believe in God. I done met people that believe in God so good, but so wicked, that they know if they could just get close to somebody who really pray and who really love and honor God, if they could just do some kind of wicked destiny swap spell, they know without a shadow of a doubt that they gonna get blessed. Because they know if they pray for it, it's well, no, that's how that work. They pray when you pray. They pray. They put on that image. Yeah, they do. Oh, they read that Bible better than you. But they are disturbed, wickedly disturbed. So let's look at it. How did this happen on a massive scale? The reason why I say on a massive scale, because I know, we all know people who pray, and they come to us, they go to counselors, they say, but I've been praying, and God ain't answered me yet. Kids, little kids, sick people. God, I've been praying, but God ain't answered me yet. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, but you know what? This is groundbreaking. I hope my ex-float is taking this down so she can go help people or find a way to publish this. I hope my whole tree, especially the North Node that tried to come and help me, hear this. Listen to this, because y'all, reason why I say y'all, because some of the South Nodes are too, because y'all know about these experiments. And I'm trying to help you. We trying to heal the realm. We ain't trying to heal social media. We not trying to heal a family. We not trying to heal an individual. We trying to heal the realm. We trying to heal the earth. This is groundbreaking news. Go look at the Bible. I want everybody to read the Bible. It seemed like everybody got what they wanted out of God. What is so different between then and now? Witchcraft, black magic. If we can start filtering out and cleansing out and cleaning out this black magic already, we can finally receive some blessings. Because the blessings are coming, but they being thrown in a hole. I know, y'all. I growed up dealing with this. And more than one person can bind themselves to you. Just constantly get blessed. I'm telling you, it's nothing worse than seeing a group of people that notice that you love God and stay close to you because they know you pray. And I don't mean physically. It ain't got to be physically. They can just stay close to your energy. They know that you pray. They know you love God. And somehow they get your blessings. You got to imagine. You got to imagine if I got a hat on my head, and this is the way God noticed noticed who I am, and he dropped the blessings off to me. And the other person got a hat on his head. They just different colors. But they going by the hat color. And all they got to do is just swap the hat up. Imagine that. Just imagine somebody teaching you a trick, and you going to talk to a nerd. It's two nerds or somebody talking, but they of the dark. And they over there saying, man, I wish I was like them. I get blessed like them. And one dumb nerd said, you can. You ain't figured that out yet. You can't get blessed like that. You can get their blessings. How you do that? How you figure that? Just a little alchemy. Bada bing, bada boom. They no longer getting blessed, and they'll pray till their knees pop off. And when you understand something like this, you know what's more beautiful about it? You can't blame God. You can't blame God, because when you look deeper in it, you see how many people know about it. You see how many people okayed it. The problem is that these people knew about it. They okayed it, but they didn't see the depths of it. They didn't understand the problem that was gonna come behind it. They didn't know it was going to affect many. They thought it was just going to affect that one person. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. No. See, when they coming down, let's say they coming with these blessings, this ocean coming with blessings. You think the ocean gonna come with blessings just for one person? That's an address for a frequency. My God, I just told y'all something out there. Now I need you to sit on a couch. Listen to what I tell y'all out there, ladies and gentlemen. Playing these little silly games, these forbidden games. That's why the main word in the poison that you be utilizing or the black magic that you be doing is forbidden. Now go look the word up. You know the word. You see the word. You see the word all the time. You done heard the word so much. You know exactly what I mean. But obviously you don't. The address in the spiritual, the address in the heavens is not like the address down here. This ocean come with blessings, and it's coming to an address that belong to a whole frequency. All right, how do that look? How do that look, ladies and gentlemen? How do that look? That look like, look in the sky right here. Imagine a whole lot of birds with mail in their mouth. Just a bunch of birds. Just a whole lot of birds with mail in their mouth. And they following this one bird. And this one bird going into this address, and this one bird gonna drop all these blessings off in this frequency. It don't matter what color you is. It don't matter what state you from, what country you from. Y'all been playing with them little silly games, bro. Some of y'all got so much creativity in y'all. And the stuff that you got, the stuff that you choose to do to take up your time is absolutely ridiculous. That's why I say I want my North Node women to really pay attention, because y'all know, I know y'all know, I ain't gonna call your names out. Some of y'all, I'm not gonna call your name out, period. But y'all don't understand, but you will understand after you get these messages. Now I want all y'all know, cause y'all women, you know how many people cry. You know how many people pray hard to God and don't get blessings. They feel like God ain't listening, and you know some of these people are good. So good, you even go to yourself and you go to your own alone space and say, God, where are you, God? Why are you not helping these people? Well, you already know the answer. Because you know about the organizations, you know about them forms and them bonds, the bad ones. You know about what they doing secretly. You know about that forbidden magic. So you already got the answer to the question. Yeah, it's tragic. You think about that. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. The game stompers in my neighborhood. Once a long time ago, we was all friends and family. But they was paid to basically humiliate one of the only people that was willing to elevate the neighborhood, help the neighborhood, evolve the neighborhood. You hear me? Evolve the neighborhood. I got all type of nationality of friends. Now imagine them blessings. Like I said, imagine that address. They just decapitated there. You got a lump sum. You got a little $1,000 every time I do your little test for you, or you get $10,000 every time I get a test for you. What's $10,000 over $1 million? They might have just took $1 million out your mouth. You just sold out your evolution. You just sold out your opportunity. You've been praying to God God, I need an opportunity. God, I need a chance. I'm tired of work. I'm tired of working. And God been answering your prayers. God answers the prayer. How did God answer my prayer? God answered your prayers because God was finna give the right one the money. The one that was going to get the money was going to make sure that everybody ate around him. He's going to make sure the hood ate. Of course, I'm going to show you how to fish. I'm not going to just give you a fish. But once you show me that you know how to fish, because it ain't many people in my hood. It ain't but 10. It ain't but 10. Who wouldn't help 10 people? Tax write-off. I get it back. But instead, somebody came to you and said, we're going to take your money. We're going to take the money that was due to the hood. We're going to take the money that was going to be a blissfulness to the hood. And we're going to keep that money because he's an imbecile. He ain't needing this. He don't deserve this. This is who we need you to do. This is what we need you to do to this person. And if you do this to this person, we're going to give you $5,000. We're going to give you $10,000. And not only are we going to give you $10,000, we're going to give you $10,000. We're going to buy you a car. And then every time you get him to do something that make him look low vibrational, we're going to give you one more $1,000. But you wasn't intending on the fact that I'm not doing the test like you need me to do the test. And they didn't tell you the fine print. Sign right here. You're going to get this probably a total of $25,000. And after you get this sign right here, what's this blueprint say on the, don't worry about all that. That's just extra stuff. We don't need you to know about all that. You want $25 what? $25,000 or what? Yeah, that sign right here. And they ain't going to tell you, since your eyes was hurting so bad, you didn't want to read all that other stuff, that you just lost $1 million. 10 people could have split up $1 million and still been comfortable here. But I would have surely gave you more than that probably, if it was like that. If not, you know, whatever. But it's just, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You can't be doing too good with whatever you sign off on because you're still living like you've been living. See what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Everybody's still out there looking for that hat. And yeah, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get the prop, baby. And yeah, and just sit down already. We've been going on detours. We've been discoursing over and over again. My ankles is hurting so bad, I don't know where the hell they at. Just going around in circles. I thought it was me. Well, partially probably was, but I know now it ain't me. It's just something else. I think God just saying, you ain't getting it, reset, and you ain't getting it, reset, you ain't getting it, reset, and you ain't getting it, reset. Just like my grandpa said, people come from all over the world. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And some, I feel, got something. You on an island, you chilling, you at a shore somewhere. I gave my family too much credit. Some of this ain't to my family. Some of this is actually, I think, celebrities. And got the same names as my family. So sorry, family members. To a lot of y'all. Some of y'all are involved, though. And that's another thing. This is off the subject. I know families want us to come together and talk. We will when we air out the truth. You don't just unalive somebody and look over it. You don't just sacrifice somebody and look over it. If you really truthfully want to heal the family gonna have to come together and admit the truth. And I'm surely I'll tell you the truth, is once we do that, then the family will go back looking like a family again. And if you think I'm wrong for saying that, then you need to go ahead and heal some more. But anybody can understand that. Anybody can feel that. Now, y'all think about what I said about them addresses. They sit there and gave that money to people who don't care about nobody but themselves. Yeah, they helped each other. Yeah, they helped each other. Now, this is worldwide, though. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to say this, then I'm going to let it go. Look at how many people pray. One person mixing up one person address in the spiritual, that's a frequency. And then look at how many people pray. We don't know how many people are truly in a frequency. If you did, I could tell by the perfection in this that y'all been doing this for centuries. So if you've been doing this long, wouldn't that explain why so many people got unanswered prayers? Look around you and ask yourself, I prayed for this, but I didn't get it, but how they get it? God don't love me. How often we say that? And you can't, I ain't saying blame that person. I'm saying it's somebody, it could be possibly, it ain't like this all the time, but it could possibly be somebody in your family that's probably dealing with it. I got a family member that's close to me that don't think I know, that they disown their own family and got a whole nother family somewhere in the same town. They don't think I know that they got a son and they got another son by a concubine that they rather say that that's their son. And it really isn't. Done gave paperwork as if it is. Will sign over deeds and stuff as if that's their family, their real family. Take the inheritance of the main family and give it to the family that ain't even his family. So you better know that there's many more out there. I can prove it. How you can prove it? How many people do you know that'll take care of somebody else's kids before they take care of their own? Boom. It's proven. We got to heal the realm. Y'all got to, how can I be weak? It take a man to face this kind of stuff and not lose their hair or have a head full of gray hair. It take a man to face this kind of stuff and still look like a child. And still have a child mentality in a healthy way. Playful spirit. It takes a man. Y'all better understand that. We gotta fix this. You think God ain't bless you? God ain't bless you. This, when you feel like that, you always say this in the back of your mind, because I do. When you feel like God ain't blessing you, you just know the truth is right in front of you somewhere, and God know that you can help you. Now do something about it and quit supporting and jumping on the bandwagon of killing everybody. Because the blessing, I want everybody to start looking around and notice how your blessings is in somebody else's house. Close to you. It ain't their fault. I'm saying it took one person, a whole frequency, and that's what did it. The good thing about this is that organizations know who to heal. The good thing about this is that the government know who to heal. The ones that's supposed to look over us and make sure they take care of us, they know who to heal. They know exactly who it is. The Barnes know who it is. The Farms know who it is. It's not that many people. That's the beautiful thing about it, because they got documents. The document, we got him, and he's a special one, and you can't get him. Well, why? Because we living off of him, we don't want to work no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's written, it was just a joke. But may God help us save ourselves, man. Don't treat my Father like that. He gave us everything we need. We got everything we need. We must learn to utilize what we got. And we must learn to understand what's going on in front of us and what we can fix. And quit thinking God is our cater, is our maid servant. The answer is in front of all of us. You treat God like God. Amen.